Shall we start then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have all the participants now, 65.
Great, perfect. So a very good morning to all of our guests who joined in from the West, and good evening to those who joined in from the East. I am Ananya from Global Shala, and as you know, today we are here to celebrate and appreciate all of our finalists and winners of Superhero U. So, Superhero U was the brainchild of the Northeastern Global Shala collaboration, which aimed to instill a sense of innovation and inventiveness amongst you, our youth. We hope to empower imaginative and fervent young minds to make the best possible use of their skills and creativity. This has been a 9 month long challenge, and we would like to thank each one of you who have joined in today for your hard work and commitment throughout this competition. We would also like to take this opportunity to highlight some of our key milestones in this journey. To begin with, we started off with 1,400 participants who submitted their superheroes to us. From those, we had five key themes emerge for peace, prosperity, people, planet, and partnerships. These students also represented 88 countries, ranging from India, the United States, Nigeria, Iran, Africa, and many, many more. Uh, we had 157 superheroes in the finalists, out of which we chose 87 of you, our finalists. We would like to take the opportunity once again to congratulate and thank you all for making it so.
Okay.
Great. So I would like to take this opportunity to
Why it's
now introduce
normal?
our CEO of Global Shala, Ms.
I
Anushika
hope it's not
Jain.
working for your phone.
She will walk us through the floor. Is yours. Over to you,
Hello, bro.
AJ.
How far are you? Yes, I did. I did. We just joined meeting. So, all right, all right. Is it coming? What is the audio stuff? Okay, she's muted.
Oh, now I can talk. Okay. So, thank you, Ananya. Talking about our impact, we would also like to highlight our recognition by UN. Like our collaboration with Northeastern was also identified by United Nations Academic Impact. You guys can learn more about it and see how we are impacting through our competitions by scanning the code. Moving forward, our next few minutes will be all about excitement, surprises, and prizes. Our prizes will be announced in three categories. First will be special mention, second, high recommendations, and then finally, we will move towards grand prizes. Before we go ahead with our prizes, I would like to introduce you all with our key contributors and our special guest. Starting with, we would like to introduce you all to our mentors and coach, Dr. Madhu and Mr. Ron, who have mentored our finalists throughout the journey. And they were the brains behind the poverty simulation conducted in January. This was one of the most interesting and engaging workshop for our finalists. And this was specially designed to help our finalists to prepare their superheroes to face real world challenges and whatever they face in future. Once again, I would like to thank you, Madhu and Ron, for supporting and encouraging these young minds into their journey. Next, we would like to introduce you with our judges, Dr. Raj, who is the Dean at Business School of Northeastern University, and Dr. Norma, who is the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Enterprise Learning Innovation at Northeastern University. I would like to thank both of you for taking out your precious time to judge all these entries that were submitted by the finalists and help us identify the budding talent and choosing the best superhero among all of us. Next, I would like to introduce all of you with our three special guests, starting with Dr. Norma. She has been involved in educational innovation as a researcher and instructor for last 20 years. She has devoted her career to work towards how we can, polish and create better learning experience for all of us. I welcome you, Dr. Norma, and thank you so much for joining us. Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Abdul Mahadi. And welcome, sir. Thank you for joining in. He is the Dean at Asishi University, Ghana. And he has been working for the last 18 years in designing, forecasting, marketing, and implementing programs in corporate and nonprofit sectors. Welcome. And thank you so much for taking out time to join us today. Next, we have a very famous name among us, very popular when it comes to investors, Mr. Cash Rangan. He is the managing director at Goldman Sachs, and like we are looking forward to learn more and more from you. At the same time, thank you so much for joining us for the event. Moving forward, we will continue to announce prizes one by one, starting with the special mention first. Before we go there, we would like to show you what all prizes our achievers will get. So all the people who have been awarded or who will be awarded as a special mention will be awarded with the scholarships of $2,500, Superhero U merchandise, badges, and a lot more internship opportunities. For the same, I would like to invite Mr. Cash to unveil the winners. Over to you.
So thank you so much. I hope that I will be pronouncing these names correctly. So in the $2,500 scholarship category, if I'm reading this right, Sama Amen. Did I get that right, Anushka? Am I reading the right names? Okay. And pardon me if I'm not pronouncing this correctly. Dejane Anderson and Shivrajit Kamila, Francesca Lugzak. Congratulations to every one of you. Did I miss out anybody? My screen is not showing 100%, so I hope I captured all the names there. Did I get all the 4 names there? I did. Okay, excellent. In the Superhero U Mercenaries category, Cindy Sue, congratulations. Antima Yadav, Ayushman Gautam. I hope I got those names right. Congratulations as well. I see a screen pop here getting in the way here. And the next category, Noor Alsha, Ansh Gupta, Ravali Ankam. Congratulations to you guys as well. And in the final category, Basi Asukwo, Ritika Sharma, Ten Sum Yuan. I don't think I got all the names correct, but I tried my best. So congratulations on a terrific production that you put together. Very impressive. Over to you, Anushika.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to all our winners. You guys will be awarded with the things that we have mentioned out here. At the same time, Mr. Cash, we would request you if you can also share some words of wisdom with all our participants and us. It will be amazing.
Absolutely. I have 2 children. I don't know if this is wisdom or not, but I have 2 children, 12 and 14, and they are hugely inspired by superheroes. And the way it has inspired them is they watch these superhero-oriented TV shows, right? And they watch and absorb the unique powers that each of these superheroes has. And then when it comes to real life, what I find them to do is create new games, whether it's swimming the pool or playing with the ball, and they will challenge me to take on the certain set of attributes of a superhero. They will construct an imaginary superhero and say, Dad, you're going to be this, you can do this, this, and this, but not this, this, and this, right? And I'm going to be superhero. So what the point there is that it has allowed them to be more creative, more imaginative. So when we were children, when we were growing up, we had maybe a couple of superheroes, and we didn't change these attributes, right? So what I find here is as your students went through this exercise of creating their own persona and applying it to a real world problem, I think that's hugely powerful. So I look at the influence that this idea has had on my children and how they're starting to think about the world, how they're starting to think about imaginative personas, but with potentially huge impact in the future. So these kind of transformational moments, when you go through this creative exercise, what if I could do everything that I wanted to do for the good of the world, and I had the power to do it, and I could create this fictitious character? All of a sudden, you realize that at some point in your future, it's not fictitious anymore. It can be real. Who knows what the future holds for these kids that are in their late teens, whatnot. 20, 30 years from now, they'll be able to exploit based on what's available to them, whether it's resources or technology or more imagination or financial support, the support of the ecosystem. They're going to be able to do a lot more. So when Professor Raj and I went to college together, that's one piece of detail that I would like to share with you. We never thought that we would be able to do what we're doing now, right? The future is limitless. If somebody told Professor Raj and I that you'd be in the United States and talking to these kids when we met when we were 17, 18 years old, right? And if we could imagine that we'd be able to use this platform called Zoom on a global scale to talk to kids and talk about superhero personas and how that has allowed these kids to be creative, we would be absolutely out of our minds, right? So similarly, these kids in the next 20, 30 years are going to be able to accomplish so much, unpack their inventiveness and uncover their true potential. So congratulations to all of you. I don't have anything more to say other than the fact that we're inspired and you have a big role to play in our future. So congratulations to you and my very best to every one of you.
Thank you so much, Ash. Now moving on to the next prize category, we have the high commendations. So the high commendation achievers will be getting $5,000 in scholarship, along with superhero you merchandise and a superhero badge, along with many opportunities for virtual internships, and lastly, gift cards worth $100. I would like to invite Mr. Abdul to please announce the names of the winners.
So this is $5,000, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so all the people
Incredible.
will be getting all those prizes.
Just incredible. Incredible. Is it too late for me to join?
You can join and we will have you in the next round. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you. So this is congratulations to all of you. Anika Sharma, Alex Tommy, Mohammed Fikri, Abdullah and team. And they get the 5,000 scholarship. And then the superhero you merchandise, Alexandra Palmer and team, Julia Torres, Suraj Singh. Then the superhero badge, Hannah Luke, Phoebe Dinedo, Rajat Mehta, Pranjali Awasti and team, Samantha Wehand, Divya S, Yukta Nyati, Asta Bastula, Akshta Trivedi. Then we have Avery Kane, Aziza Aitmuktabetuva and team, Ria Jane. I'm really sorry if I mispronounce any of the names, but the most important thing is congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdul, and congratulations to all the winners. I hope this is going exciting for all of you. Please feel free to put in reaction buttons so that we can see what is going on that side. It should not be just we talking. You guys feel free to react. So moving forward, are you guys ready for the final prizes? I cannot see much of the excitement out here. Show some more excitement if you really want to see who's winning. Otherwise, we are fine out here.
I think we have to ask Mr. Abdul to speak to our winners.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Mr. Abdul, please go ahead. I was about to come to giving you the stage back.
Yeah, no, thank you. You are trying to create the excitement, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Before I utter a word, I want to acknowledge two people that have been extremely instrumental in who I am today with their kindness, thoughtfulness, and mentorship, Professor Madhu and then Professor Raj. I'm not sure how you clap in Zoom, but I wish we could all give them a round of applause, right? So I will start from here. All the things that they have done for me personally and keep on doing. So when I got an email from Raj asking me to be part of this, my first reaction via email, which I sent to him, was, we all need to invoke the superhero within us to combat the challenges of the future, especially us in Africa that foresee a potential tripling of our population by 2050. I personally can imagine the stress on health, education, sanitation, etc. within the continent if everything stays the way it is now. And on the other hand, the opportunity that this can provide if we are able to tap into our superhero complex and start building the necessary structures and networks that can handle the population explosion. So as far as I am concerned, all 1,432 of you are winners in your own right. I've seen firsthand the positive impacts real entrepreneurship is having in Africa. We have institutions like Ashesi, only 18 years old, pushing the limits in education on the continent and finding ways to raise standards through education collaboration. We have Yamachi Biotech Limited, barely a year-old company, using cutting-edge immunogenomics, bioinformatics, and AI to accelerate the development of cancer detection and cure strategies, helping to lower the economic burden of cancer on the African continent. And Tech Era, it started on a university campus as a club with a narrow vision of teaching the blind how to use a computer. And after 4 years, it is now a technology-based social enterprise, accelerating the development towards an inclusive Africa by pioneering a new model of transformation through assistive technology, accessible integration, education, and then youth development. These companies, organizations, or entrepreneurs are thriving because they are addressing problems. Please keep the entrepreneurship flame burning. Keep it burning by asking yourself on a regular basis, what systemic change can your passion and ideas address in the world today? We are increasingly asking young people to be thoughtful about the problems you want to solve because your generation now has access to more resources and tools than any other generation before yours. But we are hoping that you solve some of the world's biggest challenges, be it in healthcare, sanitation, access to quality education, etc. I'm therefore extremely thankful to programs like Superhero Youth that attempts to help you along this journey by amplifying your thoughtful ideas, creativity, and energy. I'm excited by the momentum, the enthusiasm, and the courage it took you to put yourselves out there for others to learn from you. I urge you to keep it up. I wish all participants the very best. Looking forward to learning about the world's newest superheroes, who are the ones being presented on screen today and the ones sitting in homes and on campuses around the world. Congratulations. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdul. Can we again have some excitement back? Are you guys excited? Do you guys really want to see who's winning next? So moving on towards our grand prize. Dhiren, can we have our grand prize presented, please? So the winners will be getting an exclusive trip to New York, where you can potentially get a chance to visit UN headquarters. Is that exciting enough, or do you guys need more things coming up? So not only this UN trip, we are also providing or awarding the students with the $10,000 scholarship. Apart from that, there is merchandise coming, badges coming, then internships coming, exclusive media coverage coming, and at the same time, gift cards, and an opportunity to bring your superhero into the reality. So is this exciting enough to look for who's the final winners? I can see less reaction still. Hello, hello. Is there anyone interested? So moving forward, we will make it as a category-wise announcement, as we were having the superhero competition in 2 categories, college and high school. So we will be going forward with the same. We will play the video of the winning person or the team first, and then I request Dr. Norma to announce the winners. Shall we go ahead? Okay. So Dhiren, can we please have our first winner?
Sure. I'll play the video. Let me know if you're able to see it. Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'll play the next video. Just a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah.
So now, as we have seen the videos of our 2 winners, I invite Dr. Norma to announce the names.
I want to congratulate Carolina Carvalho and Joey Sparks and the team. I have already texted them congratulating. I haven't seen Carolina in the list, but Joey is very excited, I can say. It's a great privilege to announce this, but I also feel I feel that we have to apologize to both Carolina, Joey, and the generations that you represent, because but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that in 20 years, people will not have these issues to solve, because your generation will make the world a better place. Both cases, they are both talking about abuse, abuse from the power to the powerless, abuse of the other human being, and abuse of the environment. And the lack of empathy for others in general. The earth or other human beings. So seeing all the presentations were great. Everybody has done such a wonderful job in thinking through the issues that that the humanity needs to figure out how to solve. Both Carolina and Joey did a great way in expressing it, in making their message clear. And I hope that we all, and everybody has been announcing in some way or another issues of violence and issues of climate abuse. So by seeing all the presentations, and especially Carolina and Joey, and his team, I feel that there is hope. I congratulate you on calling our attention on those issues. And I congratulate you in the scholarship and all the awards you have gotten. And I know they are going to a very good place, because with your ideas and your awareness of these issues, you are going to do fantastic things in the future. I hope that the visit to New York is also a visit to Northeastern University. It's not going to be that far, so probably we can arrange that. Thank you so much for your presentations, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Norma, and congratulations to our winner. Can we please have a round of applause for all of them? You guys can unmute yourself and then do it. Zain, can we give them unmuting power, please? And not only for winners, I would request all of us to do the same for everyone who have even participated or tried to create something. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in the competition. I would go back to Norma. Norma, do you have any message for rest of the participants also?
For the rest of the participants, the same that I said for Carolina and Joey. It is, I apologize in the name of many of us who are here, because you have still to work on issues that should probably have been solved. We are hopeful because you have this awareness and this empathy on the things that are going on to your fellow human beings and to the planet where we live. So I'm very hopeful. I am very inspired by your message. And I hope that other kids, and I'm sorry to call you kids, but you are so much younger than me that it feels that you're kids. Because of your work, all of you are showing that you can inspire not just my generation, but you can inspire your own generation with the things that can be done and can be solved in this world. So I'm very hopeful. Thank you for inspiring us, and don't stop here. Don't stop here.
Thank you, Dr. Norma. Now I would also request Dr. Raj, do you want to share how is your experience around judging them, or any short message for anyone out here?
Thank you for this opportunity. And I want to thank Sundar, who's here on this call, and the Global Shala team for putting together this very inspiring contest. And I want to thank Abdul, Norma, and Cash for being here today. Two things I want to say. One, when we judged, Norma and I judged, we were very inspired, and it was very, very hard to choose 2 out of the 87 finalists and so on. All of you are winners in my book, you know, and but the critical thing for me was the range of problems that you were looking at. And it is not just the problems, but you are also providing very active solutions, which effectively makes us feel very optimistic and excited for the future. You are going to be the generation that is actually going to change the world. You are change makers. You are well on your way, and you're going to catalyze potential solutions, etc. So very, very excited. But the other thing that struck us while you were going through this video was obviously Norma called it empathy. To me, your ability to see the world through the eyes of the vulnerable. And I have to thank Madhu and Ron for having prepped well in terms of the poverty simulation and the frameworks that you have provided and so on. Because it was not just coming up with, okay, here is a problem, here is a solution, etc. What we saw was very good framing. You had scaffolded the problem very well, which meant you had seen the problem from various perspectives, etc. And that made me very excited. So you are winners in our books. You are going to be winners. You're already change makers, and we are blessed to have your generation come over and tackle all the tough problems. So extraordinarily excited about the future. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for participating. Continue doing the good work, and we look forward to staying in touch with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj, and thank you everyone for joining the event. Again, congratulations to the winners and all the finalists. This was an amazing time having you. I also want to congratulate each one of you participating, no matter first winners or not. You are the real superheroes for us. At the same time, I also want to take this opportunity to thank the team behind it. Dhiren, Ananya, Anand, Sundar, Dawn, Raj, Norma, everyone, Madhu, like Ron, everyone who have contributed, even, just a single meeting contribution, it made a huge difference to us. And I don't think this competition was even possible to pull off without you. Thank you once again to everyone who participated, supported, and was with us all the time. I hope we were able to contribute to your learning experience as well, and hope to see you in the future event. At the same time, if you guys have any suggestions or questions, feel free to pass it on to us. We will share, like emails with you. Feel free to drop it out there. Thank you so much once again. I wish you a very good night and a good day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Can
you.
you tell me about the participation award? Hello? Can somebody tell me about the participation award? Hello?
I didn't get your question. Let's connect. Dhiren, can we just connect with the participants?
Participants regarding the questions, we'll be sending out more information in the coming few days. So please keep an eye on your emails, which will have all the information on how to redeem your prizes, scholarships, and all other things regarding the certificates as well. So please watch out on our next communication in the next coming days.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good time.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I wanted to thank everyone for the opportunity to
Bye-bye.
participate in the competition. So thank you guys for that.
Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Even though I didn't win, I feel like a winner because I learned so much from this competition. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Teresa. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for letting me be a part of this special occasion. Thank you.
Thank you.